Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I hope you're all okay. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, you're basically just going to watch me pack for New York. It is 20 days away today. Alexa, how many days until February 22nd?
Thursday, February 22nd, 2024 is in 19 days.
Okay, so it's actually 19 days away. I can't believe it's actually here. And I can't fucking wait. It is 19 days away, and that does sound like a really long time away. You're probably thinking, why the fuck are you doing that now? Why are you packing so early? This is the only day in February until we go on holiday that I actually have free. I have a lot of plans going on, so today is the day. If it doesn't get packed, who knows? To be honest, there's a lot of stuff that isn't going to be packed straight away just because, well, I've got 19 days and some of the stuff I haven't even considered thinking about yet, they're going to have to come afterwards. Do you know what I mean? However, this is just the basics of what I'm going to be packing. So if I miss anything or you think, hold on, you definitely need to be packing more than that, this is like the trial run, basically, that we could do together. I filled up my trusty Taylor Swift cup with some Ribena to keep me sweet. And we're going to dive into everything I'm taking, the outfits that I'm planning, the things that I probably still need to buy. I actually don't know how this is going to go. I haven't planned what I need to pack. I haven't planned what I need to buy. I haven't even considered how this video is going to work out. It's just, this is the day, and this is the day I've got to do it. So this might be a bit chaotic, and I'm very sorry about that. I also needed an excuse to film a YouTube video with my new camera before I take it to New York to give myself some practice. As you can see, I have a trusty little mic now and I look all professional, and I'm probably the least professional. Right, so just to give you the basics of what's going on, I'm actually going on this trip with my mum. We are going for 5 days. We're going from Thursday the 22nd to Monday the 26th of February. We are flying in really early in the morning, so we get there for around 11 o'clock, and we are flying out at like 11 p.m. so we get home really early the next day. But that does mean that we do have 5 full days, which hopefully means we can make the most of all of the time we have. We're both under the impression that we're going to get very little sleep, but I do feel like lack of sleep is in both of our natures, so we'll be fine. I think we both just want to see everything that we can, and we don't want to miss a second. I have started a little schedule, a little spreadsheet of things to do every single day. Mum is literally there for the ride at that point. She doesn't really know what I've got planned, but every time I tell her a little bit of it, she is like, cool, all right then. Literally just this morning, I was like, I found somewhere for a breakfast one morning. Check the menu. Yeah, cool, easy. And I've asked if we can head over to New Jersey to go see the Carlos Bakery. If any of you are fans of Cake Boss, which I feel like is such a niche little thing, but it's meant to be a really good bakery. Buddy just was part of a household for a really long time. We used to love watching that show, so if I can go see that in person, that'd be really nice. And then everything else that I've got planned, she hasn't said no to anything so far, so we're all good. So obviously we're there at the end of February, and I'm a little bit worried about how the weather's going to be. In the UK, it has started to brighten up already. We are starting to feel a bit of spring. It was really miserable actually, like an hour ago outside this window, and now it's like a nice blue sky. So who knows? I don't know. I'm trying to pack for all eventualities, so I'm just going to keep an eye on what the weather says, just in case I need to make any changes. However, at the moment, everything behind me is jumpers and jumpers. I don't know whether there's anything else to tell you. That's something I probably should tell you. We're going with British Airways. We're flying from Heathrow, Terminal 5, and yeah, I have prepaid for our seats on the plane because I've been told that if you book on the left-hand side, you can see the skyline as you come in to the airport. And I need to see that. And I was more than happy to pay that extra price. If you know me well, you know that I am an I want to visit every state in America kind of girl, as it is. Going on an American road trip is like my dream holiday. I'd love to experience Route 66. I'd love to just see all of that. I just want to go to every single state that I can, even the boring ones, even the ones that don't have anything much to offer. I just want to see it. So as you can imagine, New York is a pretty big deal. Like Florida last year was a huge deal. That was something I really wanted to do. And as you can imagine, that didn't go to plan. So we're redoing that in a few months' time, which I'm very much looking forward to. But New York is a whole kettle of fish. It's a whole new thing. It has caused me a lot of stress while trying to plan it. There's a lot I want to fit in, and I don't feel like 5 days is enough to fit it all in. However, 5 days feels like plenty to go to New York, if that makes sense. I'm obviously just going to have to cut a few things out or miss a few things, or we were just going to end up running around like mad people. I do have a little spreadsheet that I've made, and in one of the sections there's like about 5 different things that I want to see, all within the same area, and I don't think we're going to be able to do it, but it's going to be like bam, 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 bam. But like I said, Mum is happy with this, but she seems to be more than game to follow me with whatever I want to do. One thing we haven't really decided yet is whether we're going to go for a show, and I haven't found too many places to go for evening meals. Everything else is like grab a snack here, grab a snack there, go for breakfast here, go for breakfast there. Just evening meals are... My evening plans are a little bit non-existent at the moment, but like I said, I've got 19 days to figure that all out, but I can't wait. I might cry when we get there, I won't lie to you. This might be an emotional thing that happens, but I'm really excited, and I'm gonna pack now, show you everything that I've got, explain some of the things that are clearly missing, explain the things that I'm gonna need. Do you know what? I hope you're not watching for help, because I'm probably not going to be that person for you. I just wanted to film this to show you what I'm taking, but also to be the thing that starts off these travel vlogs. Who knows? Because I'm probably going to be here all day doing this. So come join me for the most chaotic packing video you were ever going to see. I won't lie to you, while getting ready this morning, I did watch a fair few New York packing videos and have continued to stress. To be honest, I think what it is, it's just I don't have my toiletries ready. But rather than talking too much to you about it, because it's probably just going to get... There's not a lot to say, and maybe that is because I've watched the videos and I'm like, well, you can find it somewhere else. I'm just going to show you what I've got, what I've prepared to pack, where my brain is, what's going on. Let me just show you the mess. So far, this is what we've got. This is what we've come with. The bed has just been taken over by clothes. I've tried to pack as many essentials and as many things that I can kind of wear with each other as possible. The last couple of months I haven't even bothered wearing jeans. The last couple of years actually I haven't even bothered wearing jeans, but I've become a jean person recently, so there's 2 pairs of jeans there, which I'm then going to wear with some thick jumpers. I only have the 2 because I also have hoodies and sweaters over there, so I can kind of mix and match all those realistically, can't I? So for 5 days, not too bad. I'm also going to tell you now, for ages I didn't think I was a hat person, and the other day I found these 2 hats in Primark, and they are the biggest, stretchiest hats, which I'd love to show you if I had a free hand. They're the stretchiest hats and they fit over my head, and I cannot wait to wear them. I am, I think, only going to take 1 scarf, which is going to be this nice and colourful one, because I think it's going to go, like if I wear it with this or if I wear it with the t-shirts, it's going to go the best, and it'll also go with the coats as well. I actually don't have any plain scarves, so I am also contemplating taking a pair of sunglasses just for like the sunny days, even though it is winter. I do have a selection of prescription and non-prescription sunglasses in there, so I just need to make a choice of which ones. I've just put them out so I didn't forget them. I'm actually only going to take 2 pairs of shoes. So I've got the Sinclair Doc Martens, which, fun fact, I actually got from a charity shop. Like, these are a charity shop find. I got them for 100 quid from a charity shop. How amazing. Pretty much mint condition. And then also have the Hike All-Star Platform Converse in like a canvas print. These are my everyday shoe. I wear them every day to work, every day when I'm doing something. They're just really comfortable. The only thing I'm worried about with these is they get really slippy on wet surfaces. If it is icy, I have to go for those. But these are my everyday shoe. They're comfortable. I know my feet are going to be fine in those for all of the walking I'm going to do, as long as it's not slippy. I'm also just trying to go as comfortable as possible with this trip. I'm not thinking too much about extravagant outfits. So I'm packing some basic t-shirts. I have a New York Jets tee because it feels very Rachel Green, and we are going to go to the friend's apartment, and I just wanted to wear it while we were there. And then I just have a black tee and a white tee. Nice and easy. I'm also going to take some leggings, by the way. I need to point that out. I'm just currently wearing them, so can't show you those. I have quickly thrown this one into the mix just as an extra option, which is just a Harvard crop jumper, which is nice and comfortable, and it will go with leggings or jeans. And then this, all of my She's the Man fans. This is my She's the Man sweater for Christmas for my mum and dad. I saw someone post a picture on Instagram recently where they were wearing like a blue hoodie with a black jacket, and I was like, this is a vibe. I don't have a blue hoodie, but I do have a red one. So this is going to be my travel day jumper, and I'm going to wear this to travel, and then it'll be the first thing that I wear when we get there. I've already shown you my striped jumper, which I basically live in. This Aztec-y kind of Christmassy inspired thick knit, which I got from Primark, and that is part of my Primark haul that I've recently put up on my channel. I have also packed some nice clothes in case we go out on an evening. I've just got a dress, some trousers, and another dress. This dress goes mostly with the black t-shirt that's over there, so that's probably how I'll wear that. This, I need to put in a black knitted jumper to go with it, because it's a whole thing. I just don't like the top half, I just really like the pattern. And then with the trousers, I could just wear it with the white t-shirt that is over there. This is the brown coat. Let me show you. Literally the other day from Vinted for a tenner. It is originally from Primark, so I don't know how much it was originally, but most of the people selling aviator jackets on Vinted were selling them for like 20 to 30 quid. That was £10. Then the person even dropped it to 9 quid. So I got a bargain there, and I think that's going to go really nicely with the hat, with the scarf, with the plain t-shirts. It is nice and simple, but it means I get to elevate my outfit. And that is essentially all of the clothes. There is obviously a few things that are going to be overpacking, like my outfits to go out on an evening, especially since I don't have any plans. One day we do have plans. What am I on about? One of the days we are going to a rooftop bar. I understand it's the middle of winter. It might be a bit chilly up there. Let's not be fooled. If you had the opportunity to go to a rooftop bar in the middle of New York, even in the middle of winter, you'd definitely do it. So one of those outfits is going to go towards that evening. The only problem is I think we've only booked for drinks and we haven't booked for food. So I'm going to have to we'll figure it out. I've got 19 days. We're okay. We're going to figure this out. But now I want to show you the gadgets that I'm taking with me. And as I've already mentioned, I'm going to be bringing this camera, which is the DJI Pocket 3, which came in this little handy travel pack. So I can take the microphone with me. I don't know how much I'll use that while I'm out. You're all set up at the moment, but you're a little tiny handheld camera, but you come with a little tripod which attaches to the bottom. So I usually use this one, and I don't need to anymore because this one is there. I'm probably going to take that just to be on the safe side. I can also take an attachment for my phone as well. But this comes with all of your setup here. It does also have a little handy little case and an extra little battery pack that clips onto the bottom. Obviously he's going to bring this with all of those little gadgets in because this camera is an absolute angel. I'm really tempted to take my Instax printer. I don't know when I use it. I don't even know if I've got enough film in it actually. I don't know how much film I've got in this. I can check on my phone, because top tip, do not open the back when there's film in it because it'll just shoot out one and you've lost one. So I think I need to buy some film for this, just so we've got some little photos to use as little memories, and then I can also use that as content to like take pictures of pictures. This is who I am as a person. This is basically still packed since Florida. This has now become my little case to use for all of my camera equipment. That's a bit annoying, isn't it? All of my SD cards are in here. I'm gonna let you know, I panic bought a ton when we went to Florida. I only got through one. There's a load in here that I don't need. But one's now in this camera, one's in my GoPro, which I'm not taking with me. One's in the old vlog camera, and then one is in my DSLR that I will be taking. I did take this to Florida and just didn't get it out of my bag enough. This time I'm going to make a lot more effort to take it out. As I mentioned in my Scotland vlog, I get very stressed when I go on holiday, and I always miss things because I'm so stressed or I'm so determined to do things. I end up missing them. Don't know how that works. One of the things I'm going to do is be really aware that I want to take photos. This is going to be out as often as I can, which obviously means I need to take the charger with it. This little camera is really good because all I need is this wire and a plug, USB-C plug charger, so I can kind of use my mum's phone charger. I am also going to pack a power bank, but that is in another bag downstairs. And then again, everything in this is just going to be chargers, wires, everything that we need. They just aren't packed yet. I've sat you down for a really in-depth chat there of my gadgets, but that is it. I am also going to take my iPad on the flight. I like to try and keep up with editing of my photos as I go along, which never works, to be honest. It does not work, and it never happens. I also need Wi-Fi to edit on Lightroom, so unless I'm in the hotel room, there isn't really much of a chance. And also any of the photos that I take on my camera, I can't put onto my iPad to edit. So the thought process is there, it's just the ability to do it is not. I have recently found out that I can get an attachment for my iPad to plug in my SD card, so I am tempted to buy that. But that is basically everything in terms of the gadgets. anything I find throughout the rest of the packing I will probably show you, but that is all I can think of right now. Hello, it's Sarah from the future. Just jumping in because I was rewatching the clips for this video and I realised I didn't really explain myself very well when it came to the toiletries, / I didn't have half of the toiletries, so I was talking absolute nonsense. So I'm just going to refilm that little bit of a clip. I've now got the toiletries I need. They're not all exactly ready. They're at the best they're going to be right now. So I thought I'd quickly just show you what I've got. I don't know why, you probably all know that you need toiletries and you're all going to know which toiletries you need, because toiletries come down to personal preference, don't they? I just wanted to show you the things I'm taking. I have been panicking because I don't really know what I need to bring when it comes to toiletries. I think part of me is so like chilled out because we're in New York, we're going to be central to everything. We're going to have, I think there's like a Target just around the corner from where we're staying. Everything that I forget I'm able to pick up somewhere else, so I don't really need to worry. However, I'm trying to think of the things that I'm going to need. I don't know. I'm just going to show you them because that's going to be easier, isn't it? Right, so the state of the toiletries are kind of looking like this at the moment. I have managed to pack everything so. Shampoo and conditioner, I'm just going to show you that I need to decant some into these little miniature bottles, which I got from Primark for the Florida trip. I think they did start to leak a little bit, so maybe I need to get some new ones. Due to the fact that I actually have hair extensions, I use sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. But I don't really need to take the full bottles because I will only probably wash my hair once while we're over there, just because my hair doesn't need regular washing. I have trained it so it doesn't need that. But I'm just going to pack some of this in the little bottles just to be on the safe side. And then when it comes down to the toiletries, me and my mum are actually going to be sharing majority of the things. So I've just tried to pack as many things as possible. I do always take my reusable face wash cloths that my friend ever so kindly made for me. They're a little bit tatty now, otherwise I would show you them, but they come in this cute little bag. We get to choose which one I want to use while I'm there. And then we've just got like your basic things. So to start off, I just have everything that I need for my teeth. I've just got a toothpaste, a new toothbrush, and then some mouthwash. I have picked up this kids bottle purely for the size because it is tiny and that'll work really well for the time that we need it for, because the travel ones are about this big. That's not going to last me 5 days, where this might. It is kids one though, so I don't know whether it's going to make a difference to how it works. If this isn't what I think it is, because it says it's a shower mousse and then for shaving, so unless it's just like a shaving foam, then this is really awkward. But I do think it is like a body wash as well. I'm sure there'll be shower gels in the hotel, so I don't have to worry about that, but I did just pick this up just in case. And I also thought because it's a pump and a mousse and a whatever, it might be easier to pack away and there's no risk of it leaking. I've got some contact lenses here. I'm going to need to buy some new ones, but they're there just to remind me. I've then packed a box of paracetamol because, yeah, girl gets headaches quite often and usually needs them for something. My lips always tend to go a bit weird when I go on holidays. It must be the flight. I've got some tissues because, you know, I'm trying to be a sensible person. And then I've also brought some heat packs in case my back needs it. What I will say though is that is probably not the best toiletry bag you're ever going to see. It's probably a mess, but this is everything that I can think that I need. I've got shampoo and conditioner, I've got toothpaste, toothbrush, mouthwash, I've got tablets, I've got back things in case my back plays up while we're there, which it hasn't done for a really long time, so I should, fingers crossed, be okay. And then contact lenses, because as you can tell, I don't really like, actually you probably can't tell, but if you weren't in the know, I don't really like wearing my glasses a lot. I'll always take them off when I'm taking pictures, and usually I take them off when I'm filming, but it's very hard because I can't see, so I need them. It's very difficult, but that is the majority of that packed now, and I don't have to worry about it because that's all kind of new stuff, so I can carry on using the things that I have at home, and then that's ready. I am also using my hand here to cover my mess of, there's a mess behind me. But yeah, let me carry on showing you everything else. I'm not really going to show you what's in my makeup bag, but I have condensed it. I have managed to just put in my essentials. I've managed to pick up some new things lately because I was running out. I also just wanted to show you my cute little Cath Kidston bag because how adorable is it? The inside of here is just a mess though, so I'm just going to keep that to myself. I did want to show you this incredibly dirty but very cute handheld mirror, like a little back so I can stand it up, and it's just a little cute design with the chip on it. It's just going to help me when I'm putting my makeup on because lighting in hotel rooms isn't always great. So when it comes to my hair products, this is probably going to be the majority of things I'm taking. Still debating the hairspray. and stuff, but it might be worth taking with me. I'm going to be taking these hair straighteners that come with a hair mat because I know that they work over in the US. They have like a voltage that works with the plugs. I do still need to buy more travel plugs. That hasn't happened yet, but these I know work. They're not the best, but they work in the US. I then got 2 hairbrushes. So this is the brush that I've always used with my hair extensions. However, I don't know whether to just bring my travel size one. And then I've got my Got to Be Glued hairspray, which is my lifesaver. I've been using this since I was 18, and I always come back to it because it holds my hair the best. Not great anymore because I think my hair is starting to come immune to it. I do also have sea salt spray to keep the texture of my hair. These two are like my lifeline when it comes to hair. I always use them. And then obviously have some dry shampoo just for the greasier days. And I've recently picked up this Frizzies cream serum thing because my hair has been going really static lately. So I'm going to bring that just to be on the safe side. And that is all of the toiletries. The only thing to do now is kind of remember to pack all that the day before we leave. I am starting to ramble, so I'm just going to send you back to the original video to let you see everything else I'm taking with me. I don't know if I'm going to take the hairspray just because there's probably no point. My hair won't stay in place, and I might wear the hat every day, so maybe I don't even need to take the hair products. I almost attempted to treat myself to a perfume when we get to the airport because what's a holiday without treating yourself at duty free? I actually wanted to do that in Florida when I found this. Is the Marc Jacobs Perfect, and I fell head over heels for it. I realised I'd forgotten perfume, that I ended up going to Sephora to pick up the travel size one. Worked handy for the holiday, and when I got home I decided to treat myself to the big bottle. Basically, no, I'm going to want to treat myself to a new perfume. And I think I deserve the treat, so I'm just going to do it. Anyway, that's the toiletries. That's the part that's the least planned at the moment, but I feel like that's the thing that you can do last minute. And I think because we're only going for 5 days, it doesn't feel as stressful. If we forget anything, there's shops we can go to. On the first day of the trip, I have already asked Mum if we can go to Target, so if we forget anything, we can just go there anyway. Anything we do forget, we can pick up while we're there. Like I said, we can take a second suitcase, we can take a little one on the cabin with us, but this is going to be my personal bag that I'm going to take with my iPad, all of our information, passports, purse, charger, everything that my life depends on is going to go in this bag, including my camera and everything like that. All of the essential stuff is going to go in here. This one I'm going to just pop in the suitcase when it's ready, but I'm going to need to use this all the time. There's no way I can pack that just yet. But this is a bag that I got from Amazon recently. This was actually for my plans in mind. I liked the little strap and the little tassel. Also, the zip is on the back, so that actually means it's just going to be a little bit more secure. There is zips on the front here, but when I went to Scotland I used it. I put everything of value in the back, which made it a little bit more secure, a little bit safer. Mum can probably use a smaller bag on days if she needs to, because this will be able to fit almost everything we probably need into it. I just think it's going to be a good bag to use. And then this one I'll just use if it's like an evening and we don't have much to carry with us, but I probably always will use this because I like to keep some of our stuff on my person rather than leaving it at the hotel room, just out of pure fear. Out of fear of repeating myself, I am just going to leave it there. I have enough time to figure everything else out. I'm going to pack slowly now, but the big bulk of it is done. I'm now going to spend the rest of the day working on my plans and working on my lists and figuring things out. I do want to mention it here just in case I ever forget on the vlogs. While we're there, we do have the Go City passes. We have picked 6 attractions. We've picked the pass with 6 attractions, and so far we've only really agreed on 4, so we do have space for 2 more things. I think over this week we have actually agreed to go to the Statue of Liberty on that pass, because originally we were going to try and go on the free Staten Island ferry. We've decided to leave that now. We're going to go just to the Statue of Liberty. We're just going to go to the island. And we've got the other places like Empire State, Rockefeller Center, and I feel like we're going a little bit rogue compared to other people. We're actually going to be using one of the passes to go to Radio City. It's like the inside backstage tour, and me and Mum both dance. It's been something that's been part of our life for a really long time. We really enjoy going to the theatre, that sort of thing. So I just felt like that was a really good thing for us to do that was more us. They've also really, really wanted to see the Rockettes for forever, like for a really long time. They only perform around Christmas. We will be missing seeing them. However, this just gives me a taste of that, and maybe I'll get a bit more insight of like the Rockettes or anything like that. I don't know, I'm making this up. I don't really know what's happening. I don't really know what's there. I just know it's a backstage tour and we get it in our Go City passes. So that's what I want to do. That means we have one more thing to use on our Go City passes that we haven't agreed on yet. So that is also something I'm going to do for the rest of the day. But for now, this is it. this is everything I've got ready, everything I can show you. As you can see, I've kind of tried to pack for all eventualities. I have a thinner coat and then I have 2 thick coats. I probably don't need 3 coats. I think I've done really well for what I've packed. I have considered limiting packing too many things and just kind of made a plan for what every day is going to look like. If it changes from now until then, you'll see the outfits in the vlogs. It's fine. Thank you for joining me as I pack for this trip. New York vlogs will be coming. I will get to introduce you to my mom, and I'm sure you will all love her, because all of my friends do. I'm sure she'll be a chatty Cathy once the camera is in front of her. Do make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those upcoming vlogs. I'm going to apologise in advance if they're not great. I've just started editing the Scotland vlog, which should have been up before this one. And I am a mess. I'm not very good at this vlogging thing, but I'm trying anyway. Anyway, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the future vlogs that are coming your way. We've got New York and then soon we will have Florida as well. I guess I'll see you when travel day comes. But other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.